Are you in a long distance relationship? Before I moved to Ireland, my husband and I were apart for 6 excruciatingly long years before we closed the gap. So I decided to start a video series for other long distance couples, some tips and tricks to help you stay sane. Now this first one is like super basic, okay? And it's communication. It really goes without saying, but talking when you're in a long distance relationship is so key. My husband and I initially met on Omegle. Rip Omegle. Good times, man, really good times. But daily we communicated through Facebook Messenger and Skype. If you're thinking that you're going to be more long-term, say soulmates, getting married, you might want to consider an app or a service that is one, free, but also that will allow you to screenshot your messages, because I know when I applied for my UK spouse visa, I had to show proof that my husband and I were talking consistently. I also had to redact a lot of things, if you know what I mean. That's another video. Now, depending on your distance, you'll have a lot of things to look at, like your time zones, your individual schedules, your routines. My husband and I mostly chatted after I was done with work because we were 5 hours apart, and it coincided with his bedtime, which was totally fine because at least we got a little bit. But we also talked at other times of the day, like when I was getting up in the morning, getting ready for work, he was having his lunch, and when I was having my lunch, he was about to leave work for the day. And of course, we always talked a lot more on the weekends. But if you're dealing with a more significant time zone difference, say like 10+ hours, I would even suggest scheduling that talking time, video chat, what have you. But the thing is, and I was very guilty of this, don't be glued to your phone or your device, iPad, whatever you talk on. There's nothing more annoying than sending a text to somebody and waiting, pondering, wondering if they're going to talk to you ever again. You both still need to live your lives, and it's totally okay to not be talking to each other 24/7, even though it sometimes feels like you have to be. So I know that was really super basic information, but I have more tips, so like and follow for part 2, please.